Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. In this episode, we're just gonna be doing another set of random realms, having a good time. Let's take a look at our prophecies. Nothing, nothing that requires our immediate attention, although we do have to remember that we've got to take on the false construct next. And yeah, you know what? Let's just get going. Ooh, we got a boss fight to start out with. Yeah, you know, let's just dive into the episode. No reason to dilly-dally. I guess as we're jumping in, should recap what we did last episode, which was I think in the episode before last episode, we started setting up a system for getting another one of the big grinds of the game done, which is these achievements for defending and provoking 100,000 times. And I think we got about 300 and a bit defends out of that. And for provokes, we are at 58k, 286. You know what? Let me just note down these numbers in I could do it in Notepad. You know what? Yeah, let's do it in Notepad. Notepad shouldn't be too resource intensive. Plus, I can like close it afterwards. So what do we got? 58,286, 58,286, and for defense it's 20,362. 20,362, right? Yeah, let's put it there, close that, and save this, and let's go. Because this could very easily become one of those sets of achievements when you've done everything else in the game, and you're like, oh, what needs to be done, and you're like, oh, I've defended 40,000 times. I somehow need to do it another 60,000. And then you're just doing battle after battle, casting Guardian Force. So that's the kind of situation I don't want to get myself into. I want to make sure that if there are achievements like these, that we are making progress on them as we're going. Right. Ooh, once again our enemies have a chance to resist our damage, which I'm not too thrilled about. There we go. There's that Guardian Force. And you know what? Maybe the Mimic should... Sorry, not the Mimic. Maybe the Animatus... Ooh, got a treasure golem. But I was gonna say, maybe the Animatus should have a way of casting Mass Taunt as well. Right? Because even though we are much farther ahead on the taunts, we are at nearly 60,000. Might as well, you know, accelerate that progress as well. That way, when we hit 100,000, then we can just... Excuse me, when we hit 100,000, we can just, you know... Ooh, another treasure golem? So many treasure golems that we are gonna murder. You know, let's take on the boss right now. I'm feeling a bit frisky. Ooh, and we even get the taunt. So what's your deal? Are you? That's that doesn't seem like a... Oh, how we have less stat gain? Is that what's going on? Or do we have less healing? No? I don't know why I felt like we had less healing. Oh, we clearly don't. We're clearly doing okay. We're clearly doing a-okay. And at this point, I think we can just chill, cast a Guardian Force, get some defense out, and do a bit of a feign death, and win that battle. Right. Nothing in either of those chests, but we do get an achievement for killing Jiran for the 10th time. Alright, these golems are ooh, I think this guy's excuse me. Oh god. He went in a direction that surprised me, and then I was trying to clear my throat to start out with, and then I just ended up like slightly choking or like coughing in surprise. I don't even know how to describe that. Oof. Oh yeah, these guys are resistant to debuffs, okay. That's fine. Alright. The Leech Master is also going to hit level 60. We've had so much time to just kill all of the masters in this realm that it's getting kinda silly. Maybe we should you know what, hang on. Let me do this first. Let me do a greater, no, we don't need it. I don't know why I thought we needed to dispel, but we don't. Let's just do a Guardian Force. And, let's win. Alright. Could leave, but of course there's another treasure golem that we need to commit homicide against. Alright. Let's keep things excuse me. God, yeah, my throat the past few days has just been a little, like, it's felt dry, and also feels like, it's hard to describe, like, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a cold, but, like, early on in the morning, for some reason, my throat is just, like, it feels like I have a cold, but then, by midday, the feeling goes away. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I will say though, I haven't had my morning coffee yet. I don't know if that explains anything, but you know, if that's an excuse, then you know, then that's the reason. But yeah, so just, yeah, don't mind me if you know, there's the occasional cough or throat clearing. Or, like just now, I'm going to pause and take a sip of water. I'm sure I'll get into the groove as the episode goes on. yeah, I think in about an hour or so, my my throat should be good. But for now, just needs a bit of time to get warmed up. All right, let's punch this guy to death, and let's go on. Do we need Pando shrines? Yes, we do. Oh, but 5 of them. It's unlikely to happen. Ooh, you summoned creatures. That kind of sucks. But I think one of them might have been Nemesis. So that's good. Alright, let's take out you. God, I love it when creatures have a bunch of buffs, but my Dread White just dispels all of them at the start of battle. But I find that amusing. Alright. Alright. That time we got the double defend and provoke. Alright. Do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. Kill these guys. Is there any place else in the realm that we need? Ooh, oh yeah, there's a whole other treasure golem to kill. Lots of these guys. I wish one of them would give us something useful, but you know, it's good just to see them. Alright, you want nothing to do with me. And I got nothing out of that fight. It's okay. It'll be fine. I do wish we'd find something though, because I think we went through like all of last episode without getting any cards or skins. And I would very much like to find at least one good thing in this episode. At least one, you know, just one. Just one would be nice. But it's up to the game to decide whether we deserve such a reward. But let's kill another couple of these guys, and I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna make a bit of a change, because I think it's gonna be worth doing this. So yeah, let's go back to the castle. I'm gonna give my Animatus a spell gem of mass taunt as well, but then we're gonna have to decide, okay, what spell gem do I want to take off? And I could take off Contagion, but then I have to give Contagion to someone else, right? So let's look at, we could just lose Reincarnation, you know. But let's see. There must be some spell. We can lose Exhaustion. I've never really used that spell. Like, it seemed like a fun spell, but then it ended up not really being that. Like battle fatigue. We don't really use this spell. So what I'll do is I'll unequip Contagion. Disenchant. No, enchant. Because I don't think the Contagion had any spell gems on it. We have a life version as well. This one needs to have the sorcery transform. Class swap sorcery. Anything else? Let's just give it more charges. And do we have any other mass taunt? We do have a mass taunt. That's equipped on our Dread White. This is one of the spells that was in our Universal Gate of the Gate of the Gods party. So let's leave that for now, and instead let's create a new mass taunt. Upgrade it. Give it a death transform. Make it... Well, I'll give it the... the same stuff that Guardian Force has. So, chance to cast after attacking. Generous as well. Yeah, I think... Let's not make it too complicated. Death class swap, chance to cast after attacking, and generous, just in case it's a long battle and one of our other creatures has a chance of casting it as well. We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Where to go? Where to go? Death. After attacking. And I don't think having it cast twice does anything, because if your creatures are already taunting, it doesn't taunt a second time. You have to wait for the taunt to expire before you can do another one. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Excuse me. Alright, let me just equip the new mass taunt. And on you, let me equip the contagion. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Now we're ready to move on. Hang on a second. I want to check something. Did I remember to roll this? Okay, good. Okay, good. I remembered. Although it's still bad that I forgot that I did it. God, man. Why is my memory so bad? At least, listen, at least I remembered to roll the goblet. So, that's some kind of progress. Let's just focus on the positives. Anyway, let's take out these dudes. What are we dealing with in this realm? Again, there's a chance to resist after attacking. Excuse me. Jeez. I don't know, maybe I do have like a really low level cold. I don't feel like I have a cold, but maybe I do. Because I do feel like I'm coughing just a little bit more than usual, like even like with like dry throat and everything else. Right. So now we're going to be getting taunts cast a lot more often. Now that we have two different ways of getting those done. Alright. What are they fused with? I I just wasn't paying attention. Doesn't seem to be, yeah, ravens don't seem to be that problematic. Ooh, I didn't even realize there was a thing there. Alright. Alright, let's keep things moving along. Collect some of these schematics and all the other good stuff. There's a mini quest in this realm as well where you get a bunch of favor with 4080. Who the heck are you? Oh, hey, we got a excuse me. Oof. Yeah, I think I probably do have a cold now that I'm thinking about it. The cold probably started yesterday and you probably saw the beginnings of it in the previous episode, but yeah, I think I'm thinking it's an annoying summer cold because it's August right now. Although the weather is pretty decent. Okay, let's take out the Crusader Master. Crusaders are defensive melee attackers that can pack a serious punch while also taking a beating. Good for them. Alright, let's do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. And... oh no! Oh, what? What? Did Meraxus cast mutilation? Is that what killed them? Wait, what? Do we have spider legs? I guess we do. Okay, we killed them with minion damage, which is hilarious. Oh, that's actually kind of fun. Yeah. I kind of can't wait until we are done with all of the ascensions. Almost didn't notice this civilian there. That was like it was a very small. Like it. I mean, I call them civilians. They're just like the game has a very big list of random NPCs that can show up, and I think it, like all of them that show up in the realms, they're also ones that you can change into at the wardrobe or add into your castle as you know, just civilians or like NPCs walking around. But that one was one of the smaller ones. I think it was like just a cat. It was just a cat walking around, or like standing there, I guess. And I almost missed it. In fact, realistically, in all the episodes we've done, probably there's been at least one civilian that I've just missed because it was one of the excuse me, because it was one of the smaller ones, and I just didn't notice. But hey, listen, it's only an issue if someone watching notices it as well, because if none of you notice, then who's to say it ever happened, right? Like if a tree falls in the forest, you know, that kind of situation. Although, I mean, I always had an issue with that, because obviously a tree falling in the forest is gonna make a sound, because sound is just it's like um, how do I? It's a thing that propagates in the air, and it's not like that phenomenon isn't gonna happen, that the air around the tree is just gonna remain completely still. No, obviously. The, you know, sound waves? Yeah, like, yeah, we call them sound waves, but they're just traveling through the air. Those things are still gonna happen, right? It's just that there's gonna be nothing around to hear them. And that's a separate thing. It's like if there's a tree in the forest and no one's around to see it, like is it still there? Like nobody says that because that would be absurd, right? But for some reason the sound thing seems to have stuck with people like ooh, this is some really tricky some really tricky thing. Like, no, the sound still gets made. It's just that no one is around to hear it. How did I even get on this tangent? Alright, it was because it's like if I missed a thing and nobody else saw it as well, then like how do you prove that it happened? The reason that's different is because there's nothing that says that I'm for sure gonna miss it or not miss it. That one could genuinely go either way. Whereas when a tree falls, it's never in question as to whether the air around it is gonna just, you know, ignore the fact that the tree fell. No, the air is gonna have the sound waves propagating through it regardless. It's not like a tree falls and sometimes it makes a sound or sometimes it doesn't. No, it always makes the sound. The fact that no one's around to hear it, all that means is that no one else heard it. It doesn't defeat the sound. Whereas in my case, it will be the case that sometimes I'll miss something and sometimes I won't. And in that case, you will only be able to know for sure by actually, you know, looking at the instance and determining it for yourself, right? So that's my little tangent on this whole tree controversy. You know, I think pretty conclusively debunked it. If you feel like you have any counter arguments, feel free to share. But I'm pretty confident in my position at this point. All right. With that debate settled, let's just get these guys killed, and let's move on. Yeah. The other good thing about having put these spells in our party is that now, while we're going around doing farming, excuse me, while we're going around doing farming, we're also passively making progress on these defend and provoke achievements, which I think is pretty good. Be nice to. Ooh, that's a really good bonus, and let's take this really good bonus into the nest. Oh god, yeah, I definitely have a cold. It's time to just admit it. I'll when I'm done with the episode, it's still early on in the morning. When I'm done with the episode, I'll definitely. Ooh, are they? Is it infested with harpies? No, it's not. They're just happened to be a harpy creature greeting us, and the malice harpy killed them. Right, let's grab that. Alright. Yeah, let's take the 3 debuffs. Always prefer that over making him immune to damage. The 3 debuffs and putting him at the top of the timeline. Now, putting the boss at the top of the timeline can be deadly when you don't have your build in place, especially if you're in danger of getting one-shot, or if you're fighting bosses that have one-shot mechanics. This is why I love fighting in the Arachnid Nest, because you snare them and then they have a chance of losing their turn anyway. So it kind of is a soft counter to putting them at the top of the timeline, but it's still a bit of a risk, right? Because there's no guarantee that the snare will do what you want it to do, right? It's a percentage-based thing. Even with the card set that makes snares better, it's still not a guaranteed thing. Same with giving yourself debuffs at the start of the battle. Is the debuffs might mean that you have to spend a turn getting rid of those debuffs, because they might be debuffs that prevent you from acting. Ooh, we have no additional attacks. I didn't even notice. Right. Let's take out Zola, the Gorgon Master. Oh, yeah. Sorry, but why did I cast Blank Slate? I wanted to cast Clayman. I mean, I guess Blank Slate gets rid of their trait, but their trait wasn't bothering me that much. Do a bit of this. Ooh, Caliban's gonna be annoying to fight without our extra casts, because he resurrects 3 times. He's got a bit of an issue. All right. Yeah, just do a bit of this. Oh, just do a bit of this. Yeah, Gorgons are annoying because they have a chance of just resisting your damage, unless you're hitting them with indirect damage. Excuse me. Alright. 5 more enemies. Gotta remember, don't summon anybody at the candle. Like, wait until you're done spawning the false god before you start summoning at the candle. Alright. Right, we're very close to another favor rank. We get some gratitude out of you. Alright, that's good. Creatures burst out. I think this is gonna give us the next favor rank. 150. Which is just crazy. And we even get a Netherstone out of it. Drinking game. Is that good? No, that's not it. This is the one. Ooh, interesting. I mean, I don't think this would work in boss fights. I feel like, yeah, if it's only 5%, it should work in boss fights. I don't know. I don't agree with the concept of making bosses immune to instant kills. And in general, like, the concept of boss armor, things like that, I don't agree with. Just because if you're strong enough, right, then you can, like in real life, the strongest person that ever lived, even if we you know, made them like 10 times stronger with like giving them, like replacing their limbs with powerful robotics. Even the strongest being that ever existed or will ever exist in the next 500 years, you could still instantly kill them by shooting them in the head or by setting off a very powerful explosive next to them, or, you know, dropping something really heavy on them. It wouldn't be like, oh, excuse me, you can only slightly injure me because of I'm too important. You can't kill me that quickly, right? Like, yeah, it doesn't work like that. You'd still get killed, right? So I think I respect video games that allow you to one-shot bosses if you're strong enough. Okay, this... fuck. Whatever, I guess. Okay, let's do a bit of a greater dispel action. Now let's do a bit of this action. Do a bit more of this action. Do a bit more of this action. Do a bit more of this action. Now do a bit of this action. Let's start punching you, I guess. Because I guess we're strong enough. Punch you again. Oh, that's annoying. Punch you again. Excuse me, stop hitting his immune body part. There we go. Attack this again, I guess. Yeah, do a bit of this. And I think he's on his way out. There we go. It was kind of long, but it wasn't that bad. We defeated Caliban the Unredeemed. We get nothing in either of these chests. Are we gonna get anything useful? Brimfiends. Disarmed. A powerful spell depending on which demon. That could be fun. Two random spells from... We could start getting some of these... You know, let's get Wetbone. Maybe there's gonna be some synergy somewhere that depends on having proficient. And then having this is good. Like anything that says your creatures always have X or enemies always have X is useful because it could play a part in some other stuff. So we didn't get anything useful there. That's fine. But I was gonna say, like, for example, right? Something like Firestarter, which we're using to very good effect with Burn Their Corpses. Then there's Shadow Sickness, which works really well with Blight parties because you're not then wasting one turn blighting them. You immediately start doing the blight damage. So yeah, I think that was a good thing to get. Like, Proficient doesn't seem like it would be that useful. But again, like, even burning by itself doesn't seem like it'd be that great. Like, oh yeah, sure, they're burning a small amount of damage over time, so what? But it's the other thing. Burn their corpses. Now that's special. If they're burning, they can't resurrect. So I don't know what else there is in the game in terms of all the things that are like, ooh, if your creatures are proficient, then they can also do this, right? So, you know, for that reason, it's useful to get. It's useful to get. Anyway, let's head back home. Remember, we've got to set a bounty against Lost Construct. Let me also take a look at how deep we are into the episode. 40 minutes is not too bad. Like we're going a bit slow, but we're going at a kind of gentle pace. Because I'm just trying to take it a bit easy with these episodes. Only one episode per day. And yeah, just don't even try and stress yourself out too much. You know, just go with the flow. All right. All right. What do we got? I think we're still good on our projects. God, we might even end up completing a second raid mission. That's preposterous. Alright, let's get a good item bonus rolled. Ooh, yeah, I can. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to feel this cold now. It's hard because I genuinely do also have a thing where I feel like I have a cold early in the morning, but it's not an actual cold, it's just like my throat feels a certain way, my voice sounds a certain way, but then by the middle of the day it's gone. But then if you actually have a cold, sometimes it can be hard to tell because you're like, maybe it's like maybe it'll be gone by the afternoon, but I don't know. Like I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell at this point that I'm coming down with something. Come on, man. God, this has taken a while, hasn't it? Oh my god, come on. Jeez, dude, come on. How long? Oh, we've gone all the way below 60 million. I was so happy that our power was above 60 million, but we've spent... Oh my god. We've spent so much just sitting here. But listen, I'm never gonna compromise. We will... There we go. I was gonna say, gosh darn it. We will get 350 or above. Ooh, gamblers have. And with a very decent set of realm properties as well. Alright. Ooh. We get the double provoke and taunt. Gotta love it. cleanse a portal, which is right here, so this is going to be an easy realm to finish. Okay. Let's do a bit of this. Then we're gonna take these guys out. I gotta take a picture of this one. Okay. All right. All right. Let's move on through. Powerful adversary. Enemies are kind of annoyingly tanky. But you know what? It's fine. Don't know if I'll do any summoning in this round because we've been given some annoying minions that are slowing everything down. Yeah. I don't like getting minions with this build. Number one, because we don't need them. Number two, they'll sometimes slow things down. So if you go to the battle history, you'll see a lot of 0 damage hits from our unstable horrors, which isn't doing anything. All it's doing is slowing things down. So again, the kind of thing that in an ideal world the game would just stop from happening, because otherwise it'll just slow everything down and, you know, not even do anything of note in the battle other than just slowing things down. Check out the Pillwiz Master for the 11th time. Let's do a bit of this action. Do a bit of a... let's just try and win. You're dead. Do a bit of this. Yeah, just try and win, I guess. Okay. Alright, go down here, nothing there. 2 enemies left here. I'm not gonna summon anybody in this round because it's gonna be slow. That's the one downside to having these Guardian Force and Mass Taunts things happening automatically, is that if you get given annoying minions, and if the realm is and if the realm is slowing things down, then it can make for some interactions that cause fights to just go on too long. Unless we're out of charges already on our spells, which I don't think we are. We haven't had one of them cast in a while. But you know, that's RNG for you. Yeah, I'm not going to do any summoning. I'll just take out this dwarf. Ooh, treasure golem. Hang on, do we have fewer charges in this realm? Are we out of spell charges? No, you've got plenty of charges. It's just they haven't been going off very often. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do summoning in this realm. I'm just gonna get this exploration done. Like, is it broken? Because something's not right. Hang on. I just need to figure this out. Is something broken in this realm? Are these spells not casting properly? I'm not gonna kill all of these guys, but just enough to see, has something broken our ability to cast Guardian Force? And it's just, yeah, it's not happening anymore. And it goes beyond just RNG, because neither our Dreadwhite nor our Animatus, for some reason, are, well, I guess it was just RNG. I guess it was just RNG, and we just had an exceptionally long run without anything triggering. Well, I guess now that I've established this, let's just leave. Is one of the minions that the game has given us, is that breaking stuff? Like, is it Doppelganger? Like, gives you a chance of getting an extra turn? Is that messing things up? Ridelings shouldn't be a problem. Zombies, unstable horror, maybe, because it's just, yeah. See, like, look at how slow this is, as opposed to the like very, you know, rapid, you know, one creature provoking after another. Yeah, it's our minions that are slowing things down. Maybe our minions are also causing other actions to somehow just get lost. Anyway. Let's head home, hand in this project. Immediately, you gotta start another Keyforge. And I think I'm willing to do 2 more realms. I want to fight another. Another boss. Assuming we can get this done quickly enough, and I'm not just sitting here for the rest of the episode and just rolling. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see where we end up and what we need to do. Right? Decent realm properties. We need to kill a rebel. How dare they? How dare they go against me? They do deserve to die. They're resistant to debuffs in this realm, which is kind of bad. Ooh, I do love the double provoke and defend. Oh, it's a coincidence that they're resistant to debuffs in the realm, because they would have been resistant to debuffs in this mini boss realm anyway. So that was kind of funny that I was correct about the realm, but from from using incorrect logic. And I just happened to be correct because the realm was a debuff resistant realm. Who are you? Oh, you are the rebel. I thought you were the master. And also we have no additional attacks or casts. Ooh, and you're a mimic. Alright. Looks like another episode where we found nothing great. Man, I had this vision in my head that, ooh, maybe we can complete our card collection by episode 500. But that was on the assumption that we're gonna find like 3 cards per episode. And for a while, we were finding cards at a very good rate. But it's slowed right the hell down. I'm sure it'll pick up again. It has to. Eventually the luck will turn around. Ooh, is this a special mimic skin? I don't think we've seen that one before, or have we? No, we haven't. That's a new mimic skin. Alright, well, at least that's something that we found this episode. I'll take it. Let's check out the Occultist Master. Occultists are some of the finest sorcery spellcasters in the land. As an added bonus, they're easy on the eyes as well. Alright. I think we've talked to this person before. Anyway, let's do a bit of this. I'm gonna try and win, and we even get some provokes as a bonus. You out. Alright. And we get an achievement as well. Alright. Okay. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do a bit of this just to make sure we kill them. And we get nothing out of those chests. Slim pickings this episode, but you know what? We're at least making slow and steady progress on other things, right? So there's never truly a wasted episode, because you're always making progress on something or the other. Hey, we're gonna get some buried treasure. Let's even get some of these guys on the field. kill one of them, summon one more group. I'm not gonna go around killing every single one. But do want to give myself a chance of finding something good. Alright, well there's a... I guess we're finding nether stones, but... You know... they're not exactly special to us anymore. It's still good to find, yeah. It's still good to find, but there are a number of other things I would prefer to see. I mean, like nether stones, there are only certain kinds of nether stones that I would call truly noteworthy. Where's the treasure? There's the treasure. Okay. Right. Going. Ooh, I think there's a chest that we haven't opened there, so should definitely get that dealt with. Alright. There's the treasure up there. I'll collect that. And I think we'll just go on to the next round. Yeah. I could even end the episode now, but I kind of want to do another boss fight. I want to find something nice, damn it. I guess we found something nice. We found the mimic skin. So that was good. Collecting all the mimic skins as well as the dumpling skins is nice. But I really want a card is the main thing, I think. And this is gonna be our last chance to make that happen. Fighting Chroma. Now, which one was Chroma? Chroma was the one where you had to be a certain class in order to do damage to it. Flubris was the one where you had to hit it with certain kinds of damage, or sometimes it would just be immune. Ooh, hey, that's a nice bonus. Yeah, Flubris was the one that, like, sometimes you literally just had to wait for it to take its turn and change to a different kind of thing so that you could actually do some kind of damage to it. Extra traits frickin' sucks. But we can deal with it. We get some gratitude out of you. Do we have to answer Riddle Dwarf questions? We do. Eternity's End is a Vertrag. Not sure what was happening in that battle, but it was pretty annoying. What was happening in that battle? Oh yeah, they're trying to do 0 damage hits on us. Okay. Enemies are also healing every turn, which means Blight could be a factor as well. Snared and blighted. You know what? Let's do the blank slate early on. Can we just... let's do... And let's have you do this, because I think they're dead anyway. Yeah, because they were about to start taking massive blight damage. Yep. Bat mastery. Alright, let's keep going. We'll do some summoning as well. Protected though. Ooh, they've got a Tanook. Can I time walk you? And make you kill your party? No, sorry, not time walk. A worm. Well, actually, no. Start of turn. Will he kill his team? No, he won't. No, no, don't kill them. No, we're gonna kill them with the corpse explosions. I wanted the Tanook to... Oh. Oh, no. That... I... would have... And I don't even know when the next time is gonna be that we'll find an enemy with a Tanook in their party. But maybe... Listen... The issue was we found them in this realm where they were snared, so he lost his turn. But I really wanted him to take his turn and to especially a protected elite. It would have been so hilarious to have the protected elites just lose 5 of their party in one go to their own party members. We might never see this opportunity for the rest of the game. That makes me sad. It would have been so nice. You know what? Maybe it'll happen though, right? Because remember the first time we found a card and a skin in the same drop? And I was like, oh, this is so amazing, it's probably never gonna happen again. And then it ended up happening twice more. So, you know what? It could. Now, every time I fight protected elites, I'm gonna... I should have just done Wormhole. Why did I do Time Walk? Why didn't I just do Wormhole? Wormhole would have given him a turn, as opposed to me, like, wondering, oh, does this count as start of a turn? It's not... Nah, man. I messed that up. I messed that up. I should have just time walked. Here we go. We even get a card, a Sanctus card. Barrier buffs absorb more damage. That's just straight up good, I would say. And the card drop came directly from the creature as well. So, you know, that's nice. Man. Sorry, like it's... I'm actually a little bit upset. Because it would have been one of the best things in this game. You come across a protected elite with a Tanook in their party, you force the Tanook to take its turn, kill the rest of its party members, and then you end up killing the Tanook with corpse explosions from his own dead party members. Man, that would have been so good. But I botched it. Oh god. Okay, so this is basically Aeolian, right? It's basically an Aeolian fight. And you're immune to debuffs as well? Yo-yo creatures are immune to debuffs and immune to indirect damage. Okay. Sure. Did they just cast Clayman on Chroma? Did somebody just cast Clayman on Chroma? Or did Chroma take damage? What happened there? Chroma lost attack and intelligence from Abation. Yeah, Chroma did gain health because the Bestial Coloss was being a dick. Wait. Only he's immune to debuff. Hang on. So this trait description is incorrect. Your creatures aren't immune to debuffs. Only this guy is immune to debuffs. The rest of the creatures are immune to damage. Maybe they're resistant to debuffs, but they're not immune. And this guy. As for this guy, let me just do a bit of this action. Let me just do a bit of this action. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we had to do the thing. You know what? Since we've botched it anyway, let's just let him take a turn. Let's just let him take a fucking turn. Nature. Okay, that's fine. So let's do Morph Nature. And let's try and win. Oh! I guess Miraxis was in a bit of a hurry to end this and killed them with the Mutilate. And we get our achievement for killing Chroma for the 10th time. And what I'm gonna do is we're also gonna do some summoning. We're gonna get a group of infinite lords. Well, let's kill one of them. And let's go around killing all the creatures on the map. And then we will end the episode. We've already found one card, which I'm happy about. Ooh, things are a bit slow. Is it? Hang on. Is it summoning creatures? Does summoning creatures slow down the game? Because I've never noticed that before, and we haven't paused OBS, so that can't be the problem. Pretty sure Windows isn't doing anything. Is summoning creatures slowing down the game? Somehow. I mean, it would make sense, because all of the creatures are also moving around. Maybe something about how the game is calculating, like, the pathing for these creatures is... So I guess the other question is, does the game feel like it's speeding up as we are eliminating creatures? And the answer is kind of yeah. Or I could just be imagining it. I could also just be imagining it. Yeah, come to think of it, I'm not confident in what I just said. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a noticeable change. Or is there? Now, see, now I'm just... I feel like I'm just... I feel like I'm just gaslighting myself. Ooh, there's a nemesis creature, right? We'll kill them. It'll be a good time. Get some of this done. Alright. Hit these guys. 6 enemies left. Three, 4 of them are here. There's also a tiny bit of the realm still left to explore. So we should definitely take a peek in there. Gotta love those defends and provokes stacking up. Yeah. I guess this is just gonna be a... Ooh, yeah, and they had the Malice Harpy in their party. As a bonus. Ooh, no, there's the final creature. Alright. So nothing from these creatures, but we did find one card. Chest. And nothing. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Let's just go up and around and head home. Because I think that's just about enough for this episode. Not forgetting anything, am I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's head back home. And let's start wrapping up. First, let's get rid of our nether stones. And I think we had like 1 or 2 higher level ones. There was a glossy jewel rarity 190 something, 199. Then there was a twinkling globe rarity 197. Ooh, there was also a shiny bijou rarity 361. Nearly 20k out of that. And then I think we're done. Okay, so let's see. How much? 3.32 million piety is decent. Also, is there anything else we had to do? Well, let's roll ourselves a bonus to start out the next episode. 355 is acceptable. Alright. So, let's reflect on what was accomplished this episode. We found one card. It was a Sanctus card. So that's 5 out of 8 in that set. And it was just from one of the random creatures we were fighting. It dropped directly from the creature though, so that's, you know, for whatever that's worth. We haven't been finding cards from loot that much in the last few episodes, which is a little sad, but I'm sure they'll start coming soon. We've been farming the demigod set and having not great luck. We're only 4 out of 8. But we're gonna keep going, and gosh darn it, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We've also been slowly but surely making progress on these long-running achievements. Let me open up my notepad file. So we had 20,362 defense at the start of the episode, and at the end we have 20,701. So we gained 339, which is a decent amount. That, like, if it keeps going at this rate exactly, then every 3 episodes is going to be 1,000. As for provokes, we started out with 58,286, and we end with 58,672, so nearly 400 provokes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I am liking this progress. And let's also take a look at some of the recently earned achievements. We got 2 for beating nether bosses, Jiran and Chroma, and we got a couple for fighting some masters as well. All of these ones are getting pretty high. Once you hit the 10th achievement, that's the final achievement, but of course you can keep fighting these people endlessly. But of course, our goal is to get all the achievements. So we will prioritize things where the achievements remain to be found. Alright, I think that just about covers everything. So with all that said, I think it's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good episode. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you will join me in the next episode as well. And until then, take care.